Hi, Allie.
Hello, Megan.
Would you like to roll some dice today?
I would absolutely love to do that.
Excellent, excellent. Who are you rolling?
I don't think I've rolled these on the channel yet, so I'm gonna roll Grog. I've had these for a while, but I don't think I've rolled him yet.
I thought you rolled them for Vox Machina, didn't you?
I might have. Did I have these when we did the kill box? I don't remember.
Who
I don't remember
knows?
rolling Grog, so I'm gonna roll Grog. They're the only set of dice I have for Travis that aren't the Ford dice, and I definitely rolled the Ford dice during Mighty Nine, so
Yeah, you definitely did.
I don't have the Chetney dice, or I would maybe roll those, but
Well, speaking of Vox Machina, it's funny I'm bringing that today, but I'm going to be rolling Keyleth. So, all right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, roll. Oh.
I rolled so good off camera, and immediately I've just been rolling so bad on camera.
Okay, so maybe I have a shot because I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, you aren't kidding.
No, yeah. I rolled a natural 20 and a 13 off camera. And I just rolled a 17. So thanks, Grog.
Thanks, Grog. All right, take it away, Allie. Also, really quick, my background's different. I'm not home.
She's dog sitting. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Rated MA. As always, I'm Allie, and this is Meg. And today we are continuing our watch of Calamity. This is Meg's first time watching EXU Calamity. My third or fourth, probably. This is going to be episode 2, part 1. So hopefully the first half of this episode will be encompassed in this particular video here. However, I do have to leave at some point in the next hour and a half. So we're probably not going to make it all the way to the break, but don't worry, all of that will be in part 2. We're very excited to get into this one. This is Bitterness and Dread. Meg and I will be taking notes as we go through this. I forgot to mention that last time. Not really so that we can do like a notes portion or anything at the end, which we typically do in our reaction videos, but due to the extent and length of this content, we're not trying to do that this time around. This is mainly just to keep us on track, to remember names, remember locations, make notes of anything important, things like that. So if you do see us looking down, that is what we're doing, I promise. Without any further ado, Meg, are you ready to get into this?
I am ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Exandria Unlimited Calamity. I'm your humble GM, Brennan Lee Mulligan. It's so wonderful to come back here for another episode of Calamity.
Do we want to skip the intro, or do we want to keep this going?
We can skip the intro.
Sorry, guys. We're on a time crunch today. We're going to skip the announcements that came out 5 years ago. I hope you all understand.
Without further ado, we return to Avalir and Exandria in tonight's episode of Critical Role. We return now to a small room off the side of the grand banquet hall in the Palazzo Porco, where Sarah de Grupnin crouches in a room with a disanimated scarecrow soaked with champagne, a mutilated dead body covered in carved runes and blood.
Oh, that's right, because he completely decapitated the dead dude.
Yeah. Well, the dead dude that was already dead when he killed him.
Having just witnessed the screaming visage of Vespin Chloris, and I will clarify here in this moment, it is a face you recognize. Easily done at the Hawk's Nest, at the Hall of Eyes back in Cloudstone. Every senior Archmage, anyone in any terrestrial city, anywhere on Exandria that you have traveled, has their image recorded and their arcane mark written down to be recreated at a site warden's discretion with a minor illusion. Although I cannot say that you recognized him well in the mirror, given that most of the skin of his face had been peeled off.
Ew.
He threw his hand against the mirror and shattered it.
He dived forward. It could have been his hand or his head or something along those lines that shattered the mirror.
Yeah, I also forgot the scary part. Yeah. It was legitimately scary. Big tech. Yeah.
Sam's shirt is giving, by the way.
It's Sam, you know. Next, Sam and Abria together is a lot of pattern happening.
A lot. I love Abria's shirt. I would wear that shirt.
I know. I actually really, really love it.
Perfect.
Seeing this mangled face next to the the Hamidas. I don't remember what it was. I'll go through it again because I never finished the investigation of the actual
Scarecrow.
Right.
You conclude your investigation there. you arrive at what you assume, normally in a construct there would be some animating thing, there'd be some glyph or some point of interaction where there would be, its heart, its engine, something central to kind of animate the thing. Going to the Hadmadad, most of it is just fabric and a little bit of stuffing. There's some sort of just something to sort of pad out the clothing a little bit, because these are just sort of for menial tasks. I think you would know on your investigation check. Actually, for this one, go ahead and give me an Arcana check if you'd be so kind.
Okay. Yeah, that's the big numbers, kids. Hang on. Here we go. 12.
I love Travis.
Level 14, yay! You, on a 12 is enough for you to know that you are disturbed by the lack of animating material within this Hadmadad.
And as I check it, there's nothing that I need to make safe. There's nothing that this thing was carrying in terms of like a weapon, an explosive device that I would recognize. Nothing that feels like a security breach. Because I'm going to perform this on the corpse behind me as well.
No security breach here.
Okay.
But I'll say this. I don't think on that, even on a 12, I don't think you would be comfortable with the lack of a security breach. Meaning, if the engine's not here, it's somewhere.
Yeah.
The biggest pressing thing about this is actually probably a medicine check.
Ooh.
So if you get a super high investigation, I will give you some stuff. If you make a medicine check here, even a lower DC might produce more answers.
Let's do medicine check.
Go for it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh no.
6.
I think that you know enough on a 6. On a 6, you know enough first aid. You know enough to like triage a wound, right? As you open just like the wound that you delivered to kill him, on the inside of his throat, it is riddled with growths.
Ew.
Growths.
Mm-hmm.
There are things on the inside of his throat
Brennan.
like
that look a dark pinkish gray mottled. You're not a doctor, you'd have no words for these, but things of flesh that are not supposed to be here are here. Something inside this man's body that should not be here.
Uh-oh.
Don't love that.
Okay. I'm not going to like that. So
Exactly, Travis.
I'm gonna actually drag the body into the middle of the floor a little bit, even if it's leaving a trail. I'll exit the room and I'm going to search immediately for Xerxes.
You hear a noise. Ascending stone in your back pocket, in one of the secret compartments that you keep. You hear a voice say, "This is Talon to Wingspan, Talon to Wingspan." I am in position, and I am reporting that Egghead is preparing to break curfew and sneak out of the house to go to the party. And you said that she's not allowed to leave. She's about to leave, and she has no idea that I'm here. She has no idea that I can see her. She's about to do it.
Oh my god!
This is your son, Kier.
Yeah.
This is your son, Kier.
Talon 2, this is... Say again, this is... Wingspan.
Every single time I forget about that fuck ass voice.
I know.
Did you say Egghead is snuck out?
She snuck downstairs to the kitchen, and she got a bottle normally reserved for Wingspan and Clear Eye, and I saw her take a swig from it, and then she made a face like it was really bad, and then she took another swig from it, and then made a face like it was even worse. No good.
This is very good, Talon 2. Very good. You are in no way to engage with Egghead. She's dealing in dark magic.
I love it.
Keep an eye, but keep your distance.
I kind of look over my shoulder.
I'll be home when I can. I love you very much.
Oh.
Is that, I love you too, Dad. Sorry, I thought we were still doing
No, Talon 2. Keep objective professionalism.
Yeah, copy that, Wingspan, and me too.
Shut up, that's so cute. Stop.
Do you know if Mom's supposed to come home tomorrow, or is she gonna miss the whole? Is she gonna miss the whole replenishment?
I don't know. I think she's gonna try and make it back by tomorrow. Your mom's a very busy scientist, brilliant woman, as you know. But she works at her own pace. But I'm sure if she can be here, she will be.
Affirmative. We'll keep an eye to the skies, Pop, and Wingspan, and I'll tail Egghead and make sure that no funny business.
Okay, copy that, Talent 2. Don't get too close and stay away from the evil, dark magic liquor drinks that she's.
Don't worry, Dad. I already collected a vial and I stored it in my evidence locker.
Talent 2, where would this evidence locker be located?
The evidence locker is in a secret compartment under my bed. No, it's in a different place. Don't worry. Nothing else is under my bed. I have to go. I gotta go real quick, but I'll talk to you soon.
This is the cutest thing.
I love Kier.
This kid is way cooler than my kid.
Damn.
Sucked into any portals, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I put the sending stone back in my pocket. Deep breath. Exit the door. Look for our first night.
Outside the palazzo, we just had both of you interact with Pervon Sewell before his vanishing in some movement of divine magic and vanishing from the city of Avalir. I think you recall the main thing that you recalled before that Xerxes recognized, which is the one thing that he was hinting at he would not say.
Yep.
The words betrayer gods never left his lips.
I'm absolutely fixating on that.
Why does Xerxes think he didn't say it?
Because he's scared. Because he's a coward.
There is something you recognize in Pervon that, as different as he feels he is from the mages of Avalir, he actually shares in common with them. And I think Xerxes feels this way both of some of the archmages of the Septarian and beyond, and also this champion of the gods. Some ability that the mind, the heart, the soul are in control of what is real. And that if you do not speak it, it will not be. You've interviewed a lot of people, and Pervon told you a great deal. More knowing the fact that the Prime Deities cannot see what is unfolding is pretty profound in and of itself. But Pervon was also speaking very cryptically. I think that your insight into Pervon, right? And if he was holding on to anything else. I think on 24 insight, you don't think he was. People that act cryptic are often concealing not information, but the lack thereof. And you think Pervon's carefully chosen words were not protecting dangerous knowledge, but were protecting pride. Something's going on, and he didn't know what it was and didn't have the ability to speak to it. That's at least from your experiences as a reporter, that when people are that guarded, it's often because they're in free fall as well.
Based on what I just gathered,
Yeah.
I know where Nidus went.
Yeah.
I'm going to come back and meet you here. I'm going to go get him.
Nidus, you take off. You're off in Tempest,
Yeah.
flying as fast as you can. But you get to the scythe really quickly. You land here and see off in a corner talking to a couple of different sort of like stevedores, essentially, that there is Alessander, who looks up. As it has become night, you see that he actually has a small little candle lit on the top of his conical hat to sort of light his way. And you see he turns around and says, "Good, Master. Hello, I wasn't expecting you back so
Alistair, a moment, please.
Oh, very well. 1 minute, my friend.
Alistair, I need 4 automatons right now.
Yes, Master, I truly loathe to be this person. Impossible. It is the eve of the replenishment. Everything is spoken for, my lord.
Well, can we shift 4 over right now?
Would Hodmadads do?
Do I know if Hodmadads would do?
No, this is quite complicated.
Alessander, I appreciate the thought, but we need We need more. We need better.
There are automata that you guys are working on, that you're building under contract for the city, that are prototypes.
Can you requisition in your special way 4 of the prototypes we've been working on for the city? Right, I'll take them this evening, and we'll likely have them back on the morrow, if not the following day.
He looks at you and says, "You want me to go and activate the taxman?"
When we were watching Mighty Nine, when they found like Nidus's area or whatever, and they activated those automaton, a lot of people in our comments were like, maybe these are the taxmen?
Oh.
I don't know. There was like mixed responses on whether or not those actually were the taxmen, but I will be curious to see what the description is here.
We will find a way to refurbish them in such a way that no one ever notices, Alessander. It will not be a problem. And if it is, that is on me.
He walks with you into a chamber that leads into a sunken subterranean area, and he arrives at warehouse isn't appropriate. You can't see the other end of this room. It stretches into the city for maybe a quarter of a mile. Quickly moving from the chamber of engines, you walk back up to an area of the warehouse, completely dark. Alessander, the candle on his hat lights, and you see hulking at about 12 feet tall, massive steel constructs step up. They look brutish and hulking, but you know that the engines that power their cognition, not sentient, but their perception, their reflexes, their instincts, their ability to follow out complex will. It's top of the line and state of the art.
They're cool. That sounds terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, these sound exactly like the creatures we saw in Mighty Nine.
A porter steps in, and Alessander looks up. This porter is like this young, thatch-haired girl. She's got the bellhop uniform on, looks up. See, Alessander looks at her as she walks the automatons and creates the gate for you to go down to the Meridian Labyrinth. And you see, he looks at you and casts the message cantrip in reference to this porter. Should I put the young porter on Archmage Porco's list of our friends with,
of course,
bad memory? Yes.
Oh.
So, Xerxes, you are flying straight there right now, but we're actually going to jump back to the Palazzo real quick with Loquacious, Sarah, and Paisha all together.
And then he just got on his Pegasus, or whatever it is called, and then flew away. But anyway, this Pervon fellow seemed all sorts of out of sorts, and it seems to be pretty heavy, whatever's going on.
Guard your faces. Don't give anything away with your expressions.
My face turns into your face.
I steal myself.
I love Sam and Travis.
The teeth, God, it's uncanny. I'm afraid the game is afoot. The rats are already inside the fucking. I went to go investigate the Hamidah that fell in the room. As I was doing that, I became aware of an invisible force that was behind me. I spun and struck down an individual. He's sealed in the room. He was covered with runes carved into his body, pieces of his flesh.
You killed
missing.
someone at Paisha's party?
I did. There's no one important, okay? I wouldn't repeat that mistake.
I'm sure his mother thought that he was important.
Look, Gracious, it wouldn't be a first.
I saw Vespin Chloris, or at least an augmented visage of him. And he turned and looked and said that we would never make the Wild Mother's embrace. The mirror shattered and he left. Now, I haven't had any fucking champagne tonight, before you ask.
Doesn't the Wild Mother have to do with Fern?
Not Fern, actually, but Caduceus, yes. It's Caduceus's patron.
Ah. Fern is just from the Feywild then.
Yes, Fern is from the Feywild. She's a druid, so there's probably an element of it, but she actually does not follow any of the Prime Deities or anything.
He said we wouldn't make the Wild Mother's embrace, which you interpret to mean landfall,
Yeah, totally.
which is in a few hours.
Yes.
So we've got Pervon, works for a god, says bad things are coming from bad gods soon. This man, Vespin Chloris, says we won't even make it to land.
I don't like this many coincidences. If what you say is true, the fate of Avalir could lay in the hands of Leyren.
Deep within the Meridian Labyrinth lies the heart of Avalir. Once known as the apparatus Arcane, this crystal engine lifted Avalir by the command of Emir Porco into the sky 292 years ago. However, we are in a room just off of the ley rudder, and we see a quite fascinating new machine.
It starts with this like big central pendulum that swings back and forth that is generating and sort of holding this like massive miasma of like ether and arcane energy. There's like a circle of batteries that I've requisitioned and built, and each of them glows with like a slightly different shade of green that are kind of feeding into this pendulum. And in the center underneath it is just this massive platform, and there are runes inscribed into it, but it seems like if you look really closely, you know, like when you draw on paper and there's like papers underneath and you can kind of see the imprint of other ones. She's been trying lots of different ones to try to figure out the right array.
And I think also somewhere in this room, there is a small token, not something that is of mechanical significance. A small token of an old friend. What do you remember of your old friend Evandrin as you look at this locket?
That's right.
Despite the like sort of suffusion of warm memories and good feelings.
Damn, I totally forgot about this storyline.
Handing
Oops.
me that locket, all she can remember is those last few days before everything broke bad, and the panic of not knowing how to help him and not knowing how responsible she was as he began to fade. So it's that like burst of joy and then the creeping guilt.
So she's friends with Evandrin, and Evandrin is Xerxes' husband?
Yes.
I'm piecing things.
And she feels a little bit of guilt for his death. She seems to have been there when he died.
Ah.
You see Nidus Okira approach with automata you have never seen before.
Those are new.
Yes. So much is being used in the name of the replenishment that I had to tap into a stock that we were waiting to reveal or start to release into the city upon rising again. But for you, an exception can always be made.
Thank you.
Is it possible? Is it going to happen? Do you have everything you need? You said it while you were leaving, and I couldn't. Do you actually have all that you require?
I think just with a quick flash, I'm going to drop Rary's telepathic bond. Yes. Tonight, in the next day. This is my best chance. Yes,
you spoke about that earlier.
So it has to be now. This comes every 120 years. I might be alive to see the next chance at this, but they won't. We have a made of metal. I have a destination. We're gonna move the entire city.
Well, it is truly a blessing that you came to me, that you have allowed me to be part of this.
I forgot Nidus knew about her plan. I totally forgot about that. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Dweomer steps up and grabs the corroded bow and displays it to you.
Okay. There's enough energy. We've siphoned off so much from this last trip. It's got to be worth it.
It will be.
Dweomer inserts the bow into the top, and it begins to spin as golden light spills out of an opening in the top of a stone dome.
Wow, that was an amazing sound effect, Brennan. Holy shit.
I literally thought they were playing something for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I did too. I was like, they got SFX in this one part of this episode?
yeah.
Damn, Brennan.
It's impressive.
I need to step up my game, Meg.
Dweomer steps over to you and rushes towards the engine in the center of the room. The Astral Lay right.
Ah, yes.
You see in a corner a tiny model of the lay rudder, just ever so small recreation of the machine in the anterior chamber. You see light fills the chamber. Dweomer says, Architect Arcane, we are reading a signature, 0.504, 0.508, 0.512, 0.516, 0.530, 0.548. And you see that the lay rudder in your hand, ley lines are invisible. It's pure energy of Exandria that flows, the veins of magic, the stuff of creation. Nidus, you behold as the spirit itself of the world is rendered visible, and realize you are standing in the bloodstream of the cosmos.
That's crazy.
I think Nidus just hands, tears falling down his face. It's beautiful! It's truly incredible!
I love Nidus so much.
I'm going to move my arcane ward over him in that moment.
You watch the beating heart of your world flow magically through this room. And as the bow finishes spinning, a rod of pure gold slides into the light, and the stone dome closes. The spinning stops, and the engine pulses, mirroring the heartbeat of your world. The miniature lay rudder in your hand, the engine of the anterior chamber just outside that the navigators use to pilot the city around Exandria. Small little gem lights up on its exterior, and the new engine that you have created, the Astral Lay right, mirrors that gem. You feel the miniature model in your hand lift off and begin to travel. It's traveling in the same direction as your city. 2 more gems light up on the lay right. And another 2, and then 4 more. And the trajectory of the lay rudder, your little miniature train, this nothing more than a toy, really, stops moving sideways. It moves up at a diagonal. It becomes translucent and fades, vanishing from this plane. And you see the gems on the lay right. Beep, beep. And a signal of recognition. Somewhere beyond this realm, your toy is safe and in one piece.
During the celebrations, during that month, we'll take care of all the business.
Of course.
And then we will tell them that the next departure will not be across Exandria, but to new planes. Fuck.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, hold on. That's probably fine.
Okay, that's normal.
Yeah.
Down here, so.
Guillermo looks. You just used up about 8% of the city's energy sending that toy.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
This is a nightmare. And you look, and Guillermo says, "My lady, something unusual."
Look at my pen. Look at how much ink I have left.
I don't think I've ever seen a pen get that low.
It's so low. I was like writing. I was like, why is my pen dying? It should be fine. It's not.
That thing is dead.
That's actually like comical.
The actual sending of the toy took about like a fraction of energy. It was actually more efficient than you were planning on it being. But something about what you just did, the arboreal calyx, sucked up almost 8% of the city's energy.
God damn it. I am in a dead panic now. It was in the immediate flip from like, this is it. She was about to get like emotional and calm to like, oh no. Like, it's very obvious that she's dealing with something that she doesn't have like parameters for, and any sort of digression into anything bad is giving her worst case scenario.
You know, that's what happens when you fuck with things.
Yeah.
You look at this. Guillermo turns to you, Nidus, actually, and says, "Guildmaster, the issue is not with any of the technology present in the layrite. There is simply an energy concern within the etheric net. I can tell you, even if you honestly, it's fitting that you rolled a 16, because the arboreal calyx is, of the pieces of technology in the city, one of the ones you hate the most.
Yeah.
It is an engine that is part of the Drashari tithe. Essentially, I see all these confused faces. Everyone,
The Drashari tithe.
The Drashari tithe.
I love everybody. Like, everyone's got secrets, but man, does Laren have secrets.
I don't think I have any secrets. Yeah, but they're fun secrets.
So, Avalir travels the ley lines of Exandria, trading with cities and civilizations all over the world, collecting gold and resources and magic, right? Especially magic. Ether, raw magical substance, which is obviously the beings of this world don't use the term spell slots, but that concept of the magical potential held within beings, magical objects, things like that, that exists in this world, the understanding that raw magical power is there. And Avalir has this ability to extract and hold ether. Way, way back in history, when Toromunda was a single city, and Emir Porco and the mages of old Avalir found out that the mountain was filled with broomstone and wanted to take it up. That city, Toromunda, had been founded by the Gau Drashari, an ancient order of druids that tended the holy sites of the history of Toromunda, or actually the mountain itself, Mount Igora, the ancestral mountain. It was a place where the Dawnfather and the Wild Mother defeated two of the greatest primordials of Dominus back during the Schism and sealed them away under the earth and was part of the ending battles of that Schism. It was a place where elemental magic permeated throughout, which the Druids tended to. Some of the earliest Gau Drashari were Genasi. When the Wizards came and said, hey, can we take the top half of this mountain and have a cool flying city? The original Druids were like, no, you may not. And the replenishment was the concession of those wizards. It's not, the replenishment is sold by the Archmages of Avalir as being a great act of charity. It's not a great act of charity. It was an obligation to the Druids of Toromunda, something that they said they would do to justify taking the top of the mountain. The Drashari Pact, also known as the Pact of Crown and Throne, right, was the original agreement between the Wizards and the Druids. Crown and Throne became Avalir, the City of Crowns, and Cathmoira, the City of Thrones, and it was all about how they would apportion this magic. 25% of the city's ether is spoken for from that pact. So So you got 75% to play with, 25% has to go to these things that were part of the original agreements. So the reason you don't know a lot about the Arboreal Calyx is that that's your utilities bill. You see that that calyx alone is more than 50% of the tithe. Like that engine is like this one engine that you know doesn't do anything that you know to be useful takes up a double-digit percentage of your entire city's reserves of magic. There's no instruction manual. Like you're looking through your own like spell book, your like records preserved here in like crystal memory within your engines. Everything built by mages comes with incredibly explicit and precise detail about what they were thinking, why they built it, what they wanted it to do. And this one says, this is the amount of energy that you must apportion to the Arboreal Calyx during the replenishment. End of list.
Okay. Is there any way for me to like bottleneck that? Like, I just don't want it to take any more of my precious energy. And that might be a bad thing, but I don't know. It's old technology and it's probably fine.
Yeah, there's stuff you could do here. It's not as simple as pinching a cable. This thing is really tapped into the roots of the city. The Arboreal Calyx isn't as old as the city. It's 119 years old. 119 years old is the date of the last replenishment. It's a replenishment when the Drashari pact was updated. So you would have to find a way on the eve of the replenishment to like bust into the Librarium Magisterium to like find out what's going how this was updated.
Did he say
But you do
119
see a record that
years?
this engine was built 119 years ago.
Yes.
Which I point out in 27.
Thanks,
quick
Brennan.
math on our master architect's part is the first replenishment after the ascension of the Raven Queen.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay, we have to go get more info.
I need yarn.
Go.
I know.
We have to go find the magisters. I need to know where it's taking my energy.
You two are going to go find Paisha. Who are you leaving here with the Astral Lay, right? Which, again, miraculously works. It worked. You know that the thing you have dreamed of is possible.
Oh, I felt the heartbeat of the cosmos.
Yes.
Even better. I was about to give her a call.
I think
Turned off her fucking radio.
I turned off the
off the phone?
CB radio. You can.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
Send me a text, girl.
So
Okay.
yeah, I think you each go to like your ring of masks and play each other at the same time. I want to go to Xerxes really briefly.
Just so we're clear, Meg, do you understand what she's trying to do, what Laren is trying to do?
No, honestly, I'm trying to understand it.
So her intention is to teleport the entire city to a different plane of existence.
Yes, I did get that.
Without having told anyone, no one knows. So she's going to take everyone in Avalir, including her ex-husband, Travis's character, like all of them, and teleport them to like the astral sea or the celestial plane just because she wants to.
Oh, okay.
And no one knows about it.
So my thoughts were right. I was like, is she just not telling anybody and just be like, we're going here?
No, the only person who knows is Nidus.
Yeah.
And I forgot he knew because I thought this was just something she did on her own. But yeah, she's attempting to basically take the entire city and just go to different realms of existence just because she thinks she can. That's wizard hubris for you.
Yeah.
You arrive at Excelsior Plaza, where you see the Herald's Tome. It is a revel here. You see that people are partying and laughing, huge major images. You see that there's a bunch of professional bards casting huge illusions and music playing in the square. People are drinking and making merry.
It's urgent business. The first knight of Avalir is asking you, where's Nidus?
Wasn't Evandrin like the first knight of Avalir and Xerxes took over?
Yes, when Evandrin died, he became the first knight of Avalir.
First night. The Guildmaster Akira is with the Architect Arcane within the Meridian Labyrinth. The Guildmaster is within the Meridian Labyrinth. He has taken a porter there, but the young lady, I believe, has already recuse herself to other guild business.
And I leave.
You see, he says, "First night, I should warn you of something."
I'm already gone. I'm already jumping back onto.
Oh shit!
You take up. Yeah.
Damn it!
I jump back onto Tempest and I go like, I soar up above the city. I look down at the festivities and all that chaos that I had just seen on the ground, just to take a moment away from it, and I take a breath. And then I head over there, and as I mutter to myself, I hate this place.
Yeah, and don't forget, his son is on Kath Moira.
Yeah, and she's trying to take him.
So if she's successful, he never sees his son again, mind you.
That is literally the most selfish fucking thing.
Nidus's family is down on Kath Moira also, but Nidus is aware of it. He's willing to go.
But a lot of people's families must be there.
All of Loquacius's and Laren's family are down there too.
You are able to walk through the Meridian Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Like, you do not get lost on a 5. This would probably repel and entrap you, but you wear the emblem of your station.
Laren is pretty low on my list for favorite characters now.
Yeah, Laren is incredibly selfish as a wizard. I like a little evil wizard every once in a while.
You are joined at the gate that will lead back to Pacia's. You find them in a antechamber. I don't think you're near the heart right now. I think you are probably a good pace out from the heart. You walk out and you hear the footsteps, the thudding footsteps of Xerxes in full plate, and you guys arrive at the gate that will lead back to Pacia's.
Hey.
Oh,
Well,
Hi.
brother.
do I get a sense of any of this?
Yeah, I look like a
It's gonna
kid.
absolutely be deceptions and an insight right here.
I roll with
1,000,000%.
disadvantage. Oh, it's a natural one. That's fine.
I'm not even there, and I can feel the shittiness.
They're rolling pretty shitty tonight.
I know.
Insight check?
Insight.
I'm still
I got an
clutching Evandrin's locket.
Deception?
Deception.
30.
Oh my god!
Okay, so
That's a bard. That's a bard roll. Bard warlock or bard sorcerer.
You see poorly concealed tear lines on Laren's face. Like she didn't get them all, and she is clutching a locket that you know was given to her by Evandrin, your husband. I will say this: as you notice, Laren is in a state of deep emotion, and probably multiple of them. Before you can get a beat on any of them and do your intense first night grilling, a fucking juggernaut of a 30 deception check comes wheeling in, and I'm going to say the force of Nidus's personality completely directs the rest of this scene as Nidus moves in. What does Nidus do as you hear that from Xerxes?
Xerxes, I'm sure there are many things that we need to come together and speak about. Laren and I needed to come down to collect a few items before heading back up to meet everyone. I deeply apologize to the group.
No need. I understand. There's a lot. We all have many responsibilities. I'm here for you, no matter what you need.
Thank you. I need to talk to you.
Let's get everybody together. There's a lot to talk about, and we're running out of time.
Laren. Another first night of Avalir in this very chamber once told you, I'm here for you no matter what you need.
Yeah, she totally killed Evandrin, didn't she?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Nidus just has this sunburn where the light is going through his fingers.
It's funny because I did as you were describing, I was like, oh, it doesn't seem like it would be that loud. But it's funny because then you realize in all those scenes it probably isn't that loud.
Yeah.
We hear musical score, but for them it's probably just oh shit, it's bright.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's just yelling because it's the visual is loud.
Yeah, shouting over your own soundtrack. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're still not even over Kath Moira yet. There's time to do stuff, but traveling and doing stuff and talking and all this has taken a little bit of time, right? Do you think you go to the Ivy table, or are you joining somewhere more private?
Yes, I think at this point it has escalated, and I want something even more secret and private. So I kind of a question to you as well, DM. When the 8% of energy was sucked to teleport a little toy boat to another dimension.
Rude.
I don't like to
Very rude.
Did we sense that? Was there like a little dip in the lights? Was there,
I would say everybody here give me either an Arcana or a Perception.
It's a dirty 19.
Dirty.
I mean, it's a natural 19 for 32.
Oh!
Wild.
32, and then
26 for Arcana.
26,
15,
15,
14.
14. For you,
You can see ultraviolet.
the eyes of Avalir undergo a rigorous training to just feel magical auras and presences. There, and a couple feathers on the back of your neck stand up like you just walked into someone's aura, right? And on a 32? On a 32, this accompanies feelings. This is the exact feeling you get when the city arrives at the intersection of two or more ley lines and switches directions. Which you know you're coming up on an intersection, but it's not yet. So it's the feel of a big spell engine kicking up hits you, and you don't know what that could be.
Another event in a long list of things that are a little fucked tonight.
Somebody's salty.
I'm just saying.
Laren.
I did it. We did it. The Astral Lay right is up. It's functional and it works. It works.
Truly.
You saw this.
Magnificent.
With your own eyes, you saw this.
What's that thing?
This is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
Yes. What's this?
Oh God, where to begin?
And can we move things along? It's 10, and the beverage ball starts in about a half an hour, and it's something that I'd really like to get to. It's what drink is it going to be? Is it going to be mayonnaise or is it?
That I've mastered interplanar travel for our entire city, and you're gonna talk about a fucking juice bar?
I can be late.
I can be late.
What is this? What is this interplanar travel thing?
The next great moment in Avalir's history is what it is.
There's a problem with the energy. I need to speak to some. You are your site warden. You work for the Magisterium. I need to talk to them. I need to know why they changed something. The Arboreal Calyx came recently. It's 120 years old. It's new, and it's pulling my energy.
Can you just sort of back up and dumb this down for us? You
Yes,
know,
please.
when you talk like this, I lose track so easily. It's just please simpler words.
Could I try and recite to you what it sounds like you've said, that you have secretly developed a way for Avalir to travel to another plane
Yes.
The entire city.
as a city?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's stupid to
What?
waste your time trying to become a god so you can ascend to another plane. If we can just all go there, then there's no gods.
It's the only
Oh,
thing that separates
okay.
us from them.
They're not special.
What's wrong with this plane? Why can't we just be here?
Nothing, but why are we limited to this plane?
That!
This plane's great. Everyone's happy and successful and
Bored. Look at this distraction that they entertain themselves with.
I have dedicated my life. I've sacrificed so much. Others have sacrificed so much so that we could do more and learn more and
What do
not.
you expect to find if we were to go there?
Speaking from experience, other planes aren't that great.
Oh.
He's a changeling.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Imagine the immense amount of resources, knowledge, power, progression.
Y'all aren't gonna ask the rest of the city if
We're
they wanna go?
simply limited
Nope.
here.
Not at
The
all.
only thing that makes the
Cool.
gods what they are is that they have access to a whole nother realm. I have it on good authority that Aor is working on a weapon, something deeply destructive.
That's so funny. That's so cool.
Sorry, I didn't mean to keep this from you. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
And so much more glorious to boast when you've achieved something rather than watching it fail and disappointing others.
Be careful not to boast so soon.
This is my life's work. And it worked.
Worked. You mean you know it will work?
No. I have sent an object into another plane. I came here. There's a problem only with the Arboric takes its tithe, that stupid bit of energy we owe to the druids down in Cathwera.
This can't be a coincidence. We need to catch you up.
Oh, did I miss something?
Too many coincidences.
Lots of them, yes.
I felt something, an arcane pulse. It's not my thing. But Vespin Chloris, the archmage who disappeared in Vasselheim, presented himself to me in a private room through a mirror and said that we would not make it to the Wild Mother's embrace.
Yes,
I'm a bit concerned that this was able to succeed. Congratulations.
Right. Thank you.
Congratulations. But the timing of it, mixed with our approach, and Vespin making himself known, does that not strike any of you as...
No, that's horrifying. I thought he didn't exist anymore.
And the warning that came with the Matron of Raven's champion.
Oh, the guy with the dog?
Yeah.
Vaughn.
It was a wolf.
He was like, ooh, bad things are coming. Oh, your naivete. Oh.
Yeah, so, not just bad things, bad god things.
And your dreams. We cannot forget that as well.
Who else knows of your accomplishment? Who else knows of your secret project?
Yeah, who else have you told besides me and us?
You are the literal mouthpiece of the city.
I can
and
keep
you can barely keep your dick in your pants. I'm not convinced you are going to keep a world-changing technological achievement.
You have no idea.
Secret.
You have no idea what secrets I've kept for you.
We have other things to do right now.
Sam, I'd like a deception check. 32.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Luis, give me an insight check.
Oh, God.
10. It's not going to be 32.
No way.
Deception check. This deception check was not necessarily for a lie, but rather just for something else.
Okay.
Now, what the fuck does that mean, Brennan?
Yeah, literally.
Sarah, you see the hallway that leads off to that like small chamber where that body was left. As you guys begin to put the pieces of this all together, it's very challenging because there's so much going on in the replenishment, even under the best of circumstances. With the addition of
okay,
this,
so
this dream with
I have to leave.
Yeah, I was about to ask him, like, when do you have to leave? I was looking at the time, I'm like, she gotta go.
So, very quick sign off here, guys. Sorry this kind of ends abruptly. Unfortunately, I have an appointment to go to, but don't worry. The rest of this episode will be in our part 2, which you guys will see soon, but Meg and I will also be recording tonight, that when you guys see me next, I will have different nails. Sorry. Our appointment is like in the middle of the day. So with that, I am going to sign off here. Meg's going to sign off here. We'll see you guys in the next one. Again, sorry that this is a little bit of an abrupt ending, and this is probably a much shorter episode, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes. So, we will check you guys out in the next one. If you guys want to watch the unedited reactions, you guys can check them out on Patreon. And also, don't forget to check out the entire playlist to watch all of Calamity with us. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Bye!